Hello and welcome to Dynasty Warriors Origins, and this is the demo version of the game. If you want to check it out for yourself, there is a link in the description, and I've been having a whale of a time with this. I'm actually a huge Dynasty Warriors fan. I've played huge amounts of different ones, 4, 5, 6, and indeed I think 7 and 8 as well. And I cannot wait for this to come out, but you gotta just admit here that the key bindings for the keyboard and mouse are a little bit... they're a little bit weird. Yeah, they're a little bit weird. Anyway, in this demo, you'll be playing the Battle of Sishui Gate. Some scenes and elements may differ from the final game, and these are based on events in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And to put an end to Dong Zhuo's tyranny, lords across the land join together to form an expeditionary force. They attack the gate, a barrier protecting the capital Luoyang, where he himself resides. In this fight, you are a nameless hero. Take up arms alongside legendary warriors to defeat Dong Zhuo's forces. Okay, yeah, let's do this. So we can actually select our difficulty. So I'm gonna say right now that this demo is actually pretty hard. A lot of people have said it's very, very difficult. I know some people personally that have said that they can't even complete the battle. Now I gotta say, I have completed the battle once, and I have also failed the battle once. So what I found rather amusing about that is that I think the dramatic difference between the two times that I tried is that you start in different places, and I'm not sure what determines where you start. It could be the companion that you choose to go with you, because then you have a bunch of the same affiliated soldiers alongside you. Like, for example, the first time I chose... I can't remember her name now, but I chose one of the female companions, and then I chose the green guy, Guan Yu, I think is his name. I don't remember their names because I am just terrible with names, so my apologies. But I chose that guy the second time, and I had a huge amount of trouble. So that's just something to bear in mind. So I'm actually, just because I want to show you the entirety of the demo, I want to show you the boss battles. There is a very, very cool final boss to fight. I'm going to be playing on the easiest difficulty, and we're not going to enable the tutorials or anything like that, and we are just going to skip the event. This is just a bunch of people being, shall we say, welcomed to the army. Everyone's very, very pleased and honored that they have been invited, and this is your War Council. This is the War Council that is now going to take a look at the battle map itself. And as you can see, this is where most people will start, down in the very south here. And let me tell you, I initially started in my victory try of the demo. I started over here. You see where my mouse is? I started in the bottom left of the map. And then in my defeat, I started over here on the bottom right. And so I'm not sure what really determined why that happened, but yeah, I had huge issues on that one. I'm not entirely sure why, as I say. Anyway, we have two objectives, which are to defeat these two fellows at the gate itself, and this is our commander. We need to make sure that he stays alive and does not flee the battle. And that's pretty much it. That's literally it. So there we go. So what we're going to do is we are going to pick our customizations. We're going to pick our weapon type. We are going to pick absolutely everything that we could want. As you can see, you can go with 3 different companions. So you have this fellow, and her. And for me personally, I'm probably going to be taking Sun Shangxing. I have no idea how to say her name, I'm sorry. But we are probably going to be going with her again, because I actually feel like I play a lot better with her than I do with the other two. So I'm just going to do that. This is our nameless character. I'm going to assume that maybe you can customize him or her in the full game. I actually don't know. And you could choose from 4 different weapon types as far as I can tell. So you have a regular sword, you have these things, you have a massive sword, big sword, and then you have a polearm, similar to what Lu Bu might use and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to be using this one. This sounds pretty nice. I haven't used this before, so it might be kind of fun. And we're just going to extend our Attack range, yeah, just extend our attack range. And you can actually choose your battle arts as well, so you can decide on what you want them to be. I personally like this quite a bit, because as you can see from the little cutscene down there, it shows you a bit of a preview as to what it's going to be like, and I personally like that a great deal. So we're just going to be going with that. And then you have a wide variety of different accessories that you can choose as well that are going to fundamentally change how you play, because as you can see right here, it restores health by 10% when victory has been achieved. Boost damage dealt when you successfully stop an enemy attack with special arts. And then the other two are just, you know, some kind of a bit boring passives, but that doesn't really matter. And you can see here that we have 2 different mounts as well, which are going to enable some kind of cool things actually, but I don't really think the horse really makes that much of a difference. Then you also have a squad that you can command, and you can give them various orders like volley, charge, and encirclement. So volley is for your archers, of course, and charge is for your infantry, and then you obviously have encirclement for your whoever. And we are otherwise just going to start the battle. Okay, so I have actually no idea where we're going to begin, but if we begin in the bottom left, I feel like we probably have a pretty good shot. I think we are actually going to start in... Yes, so it does actually get determined by the companion that you choose. The companion is the main... shall we say, the main factor in whether you are going to get any kind of issue. Now, you can dodge. Dodging is highly, highly recommended. As you can see, I'm doing massive damage to this guy while he's in the air. I need to make sure that we juggle people as much as we possibly can. It is actually very, very recommended that we do that, of course, and that guy's already been defeated. Super, super fast. And we are just going to be continuing onward here. I don't really need to go super hard against the normal units, but we do need to kill the officers as fast as I can. So let's actually get this. Nice. Now bear in mind that some officers are going to have armor, and armor is actually kind of dangerous because it allows them to just completely, well, not completely ignore damage, but it does allow them to take a lot less damage, and that's kind of troublesome. And there are actually some people behind us here, so we do need to do something about them, and I'm actually going to use my special art to avoid damage here. That's generally what you can do too. Very, very recommended to do that. And let's avoid that. Thank you. Haha. Haha. Yes. Exactly. Nice. There we go. Nice hit. Nice hit. Okay, now we can just hit him. Hit him. Hit that guy. He's dead. Hit this guy too. There we go. Oh yeah. This is just incredibly satisfying as well, as you might expect. In classic Dynasty Warriors fashion, everything you do in the game is very satisfying, and generally, being able to eliminate these legendary warriors and fight alongside legendary warriors is always a bundle of fun. It is really, really nice. Now, we are, of course, going to need to mount up in between, as you can see. And I'm not entirely sure why, but there is a cheer up ability here that we can use. I know what it is for. It's to kind of regenerate your dashes and things like that, but I'm not sure why we wouldn't just have like a passive generation on that thing, but it doesn't really matter, I suppose, you know. But the key binding is a bit weird, as you can see. The key binding literally was L. L on the keyboard to cheer up my horse. I'm not sure... maybe there's another key binding that I don't know about, because some of the keyboard key bindings are shared with the mouse. So it is very strange. It is a little bit strange. Like I said to you at the very beginning of the episode, it is a bit weird. And if you do have a controller, I would probably just recommend playing with that. I don't currently have a controller available, so I'm just making do with what we have here, but yeah, it's most likely recommended to play with a controller, because I mean that's what it's meant to, you know, you're meant to play with a controller. Obviously you are meant to play with that. So anyway, if you do need health, you obviously do have a stack of meat buns that you can use. Unfortunately for me though, the meat buns are shall we say they're on the up cursor key. Yes, they're on the up cursor key, which is very strange. I don't know, as I said, I really do not know why it would be on the up cursor key, but yes. And if you don't know what the cursor key is, I'm talking about the up arrow next to the numpad. You know what I mean? That thing, yes. It's a bit strange, but, you know, that's not really... it's neither here nor there, really, I guess. Anyway, nice perfect dodges here. Need to make sure that we don't take too much damage, even though it's not really that big a deal. I think we're probably going to get some more meat buns as time goes on, too. Let's use another battle art here, kind of get this guy damaged. Sometimes they are going to be a little bit difficult to deal with, but we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. There we go. I am a lot more confident about dealing with these guys nowadays than it was before in my previous try, because, as I say, we started in this really weird place and it just didn't really go very well. But this is going a lot better, as you can quite clearly see. It's because two of the main forces are actually meeting in the middle here, and they're working together dramatically so much easier than before. And now we can use MUSOU. This is our MUSOU attack right here. Nice. Look at that. Yeah, not that much damage against this guy, unfortunately, but that's because he does have a lot of armor. And you can indeed use extreme MUSOU attacks if you have your companion with you. And it's highly recommended to do that. I'm actually just going to be using a little bit of a battle art here just to kind of remove this guy's armor a little bit more. Nice. Nice. Let's try and avoid him. There we go. Avoid getting hit by that. Nice. That was a perfect dodge. It's the reason why I like to increase the window of perfect dodge if you can with any kind of accessory. It generally makes a huge difference. And we are otherwise going to use it again. Here we go. Battle art. And now he's weakened. And now I can use an assault to eliminate him completely. And he's out of there. And now he drops some buns and I can heal myself a little bit. And there's the extreme MUSOU attack. I do have the ability to use the extreme MUSOU attack if we want to. But I'm actually going to get on my horse right now. And I think what I might do is I might swing around. Let's actually see whether I can swing around to the right side and go down towards the southeast. Gonna just zoom ahead here. I'm gonna leave these guys to fight. And I'm actually gonna go down here and see if I can actually help out at point G. I think they're probably going to... Yes, as you can see, they're actually having some huge problems. So let's see if I can help them out a little bit. This guy needs to die, actually, really fast. He's not... Yeah, he's very wily, as you can see. He's actually very, very difficult to deal with. Thankfully, he is still taking damage, even if he does have armor. There we go. He's dead. Nice. Pick up the buns. Yes. Rock hard buns right there. Very nice indeed. And now we can deal with this guy as well. This should be very easy. Nice. He's dead. We got him. Alright, so we've now freed up our allies here, which is obviously perfect. And now we can basically just move back to the main expeditionary force. And this is obviously what you want to do. You know, this is the kind of... These are the kinds of situations where you just really have to think about what is the best strategy to use. I know it sounds really funny considering I am playing on easy, but... As I said to you, we do want a slightly smoother experience, just so you can see everything that the demo has to offer. In case you don't want to download it, it is quite large. It is about 24 GB, but it depends on your storage size. You know, maybe you don't think it's a huge amount, but for me personally, it is kind of large. But anyway, let's just go over here and actually help these guys out a little bit. I'm actually going to use my extreme attack. This is my extreme god mode kind of... I don't even know what. I can't even remember what it was called now, but they basically said, this is an insane thing. This is like crazy, crazy big damage, increasing your... increasing basically every single thing that you have, increasing your attack range, increasing your attack damage, basically doing everything. And it also gives you a MUSOU attack at the very end of the timer. So there's the MUSOU attack right here. Here it is. Boom. Oh yeah, everyone's going flying, which is exactly what we want. And now we can kill this guy, and we've taken the base. That's wonderful. Alright, so I am actually going to be getting back on my horse, and we're going to be making our way over here. I'm going to cheer it up. If I can. I'm not sure, as I say, I'm not sure why there is a cheer up mechanic. I think that this particular thing should be just a cooldown of some kind, just a steady-ish cooldown. I think that would probably make the most sense, but I don't really mind, I suppose. As I say, there's a lot to really, really like here, and it's the classic, you know, it's the classic Dynasty Warriors style of game, and if you like Dynasty Warriors, then, well, you're gonna have a great time, because that's exactly what it is, and I can't really imagine what else they could really do to improve it. I mean, obviously, we did have kind of an interesting entry with Dynasty Warriors 9, which was open world, and I didn't actually play that, but it was a little bit strange, as I say. It was a little bit of a strange one, but I actually appreciate that they decided to do something a little bit different. And I think what they're doing with Origins is they're kind of returning to a, shall we say, returning to their roots, as it were. And that's the reason why the demo is actually much more difficult than... okay, I've got to avoid this. This is very, very hard. Okay, so... yeah, now this is where the big battle comes in. This is where everyone is doing their best. This is where everyone's coming in, and we're going to be fighting this big boss guy here, and we're going to have to deal with him. Okay, here we go, here we go. I'm going to use my battle art straight away here just to kind of try to remove as much armor as possible, and he's going to be very hard. So I kind of have to be... there we go. Nice, nice. Okay, we got him, we got him. We might be able to get some good damage on him. Nice, there we go. Yeah, unfortunate that he actually got me there. Nice. Okay, come on now. Can we actually do a little bit more? Yeah, I can accept his duel, by the way. I don't think that's going to be particularly necessary or worthwhile for me right now, so I'm probably not going to do that. I think dueling would probably be a bit of a mistake at this point. Ah, nice damage, nice damage. Okay, I'm going to use my MUSOU here. There we go. And now he's dead. He's out of there. Boom. Oh, yeah. Massive damage. Massive damage. Now we can pick up some more buns here. Now we do have a lot of enemies in the area, so we need to make sure that these guys really know who's boss. So I'm going to be fighting my way through them. And every single time we actually complete one of these upcoming objectives, like you can see here, there is an upcoming objective, we need to defeat 500 enemies to be able to make this work. Now bear in mind that there's quite a few people on the Steam forums saying and talking about a lack of an FOV slider. Because obviously, as you might expect, we are pretty close, right? You know, we're pretty close to the character here, and I agree, I think it would be pretty cool to have a you know, slightly further away camera option. I think that would be kind of fun. So yeah, it would be nice if we could see something like that. Okay, let me actually just try to avoid getting absolutely massacred here. Need to heal myself. Yeah, we're probably going to die against the final boss, in my opinion. It feels like I'm gonna die against it, at least. Yeah. Anyway, let's kill that guy at least, and we can maybe deal with these guys too. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. We can get him into the assault. Fantastic. He's dead as well. And now we can actually do the next stage as well. There's another order that's going to be coming in, and we can thwart the enemy's plans, or try to thwart their plans as much as we can. There we go. There's the fiery wall coming in. And we need to defeat the wise general who is over here. And I will attempt to do such a thing. Let's try and knock him off his horse. There we go. We did. Dodge. Nice. There's 1,000 enemies. I have slain 1,000 enemies right there. Okay, let's try and avoid this. Yeah, this guy is actually kind of difficult. Surprisingly enough. Never would have expected that. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. We got him. We're juggling. We're juggling. We are a clown in the circus. Here we go. That is wonderful. We got him. And that is going to further decrease their morale in the battle. I wouldn't mind actually doing some damage to this guy. We have an extreme MUSOU attack potentially available for us as well, but I don't really think that that's necessary here at the moment. So I probably won't do that. Are there any buns on the floor that I can pick up? Because I wouldn't mind I'm gonna have huge problems with the final boss if I don't try to get myself to full HP. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some issues, I think. I don't see any. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, well, here's the final, not the final boss, but here's one of the bosses. Okay, this is gonna be slightly difficult. Yep. Okay, come on now. Nice, perfect dodge right there. And there we go. We got him with an assault there because we juggled him with a MUSOU attack. And now we can just finish him off with a nice little battle art. And he is done. Or he should be done in a moment. There we go. He is done. Alright. Okay. Now that actually maybe could be considered a victory. But you're going to get to see exactly what I'm talking about when I say final boss.
I'll show you how much better I am. Watch well. This is the power of the strongest warrior, unrivaled under heaven. We gotta get out of here!
He's only one man. I don't care how strong he is. Surround him and send him to hell.
How much better I'm trying to act. What is this? Done already, you snakes? Not bad. Worthy of standing before me, at least. Should be more entertaining. Wretches truly are all alike. Proud of your strength, but there are so few who can fare this well against me. I'm falling back. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. So as you can see, obviously we didn't have the ability to eliminate Lu Bu here, and that is purely because I actually used all my healing way beforehand, and that was a problem. And funnily enough, I actually did manage to do this the last time, but it's okay. I don't really mind. As you can see, we actually had a really, in my opinion at least, I had a hugely fun time. And funnily enough, in my first ever try, I did actually defeat Lu Bu on this difficulty. And then the last time, I didn't even get to him, which is hilarious. I didn't even get to him. So anyway, there you go. You have seen but a glimpse of the journey that awaits. Whether or not you tread the path to your true destiny is a matter of will. May you find the courage to take the first step. I hope that after countless battles and encounters with friends and foes, you will discover your purpose in this world. And there we have it. Alright, so that's basically Dynasty Warriors Origins. If you want to check out the game, there is a link in the description, and this has been the demo, which you can play right now. It became available in the last day or so, actually. So yes, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.